I'm here at DS Adventures about to do some quad biking. My name is Esther Tremaine and I love to travel. I'm currently here in Mauritius, documenting my stay. If that sounds good to you, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. So before I show you like all the places that we stopped off on this quad biking tour, I thought I'd just give a bit of background information, because watching the video it's quite clear that I didn't actually know where I was going or what we was actually doing. I just wanted to do some quad biking. So I chose to go with DS Adventures, who are located in the south of Mauritius in Trois Boutiques, even though there are a number of different quad biking options across Mauritius, but I chose to go with them because they were located pretty close to where I was staying. So they were about a 15-20 minute drive away from the apartment I was staying in Blue Bay. What I'll do is I'll leave a link to their information down below in the description, and links to a few other places that also offer quad biking on the island. So they offer a number of packages. I chose to do their Sensation package, which was 2,990 rupees. It's about a 3 to 4 hour quad biking tour, and you stop off at a number of places. So from after you get brief instructions on how to kind of control the quad biking, it's literally, this is how you accelerate, this is how you brake. You leave their center, you drive off onto the road, and then you make your way into the sugarcane plantations. And from there you make your way to Les Souffleur, then to Pont Naturel, I think then the Royal Palm Forest, Point Vacoas, and then La Cambuse Public Beach. Now, forgive my French and pronunciation, like my French is literally non-existent and horrendous. I think that's it in terms of the additional information. Let's just crack on with the rest of the video. So we've made our first stop at, I don't know where. I want to say Souffleur, but I don't think that's what the place is called. It's been pretty fun so far. These quad bikes are a little bit difficult to control. I have ended up in the sugarcane plantation more than, well, twice so far. So, you know, I'm really sorry for all those for damaging people's crops. My goodness, the view of the sea is just incredible here. Absolutely incredible. Let me see if I can get, if you can see behind me. Jeez, really breathtaking. Oh my goodness, it is actually very hot. I don't know if you can see, but I'm literally sweating buckets now. So I mean, they said we've got like 10 minutes to relax in this place, or just see what there is, but I actually think I need to take a rest under the shade and drink some water. Brought some nuts with me. So for this trip you definitely want to bring your sunglasses, sun lotion as well, because you are driving on exposed roads and it's highly, there hasn't been any shade apart from what I'm in right now, and this is like a 3-hour trek or 3-hour experience. So sunglasses, just in case you don't get a helmet with a visor. So they do have some helmets with visors, some without, and then obviously if you're going fast, you know, your eyes are protected from like particles getting in them. You might also want to, well, you'll need to bring your mask with you anyway, because that's when you're out in public, you should be wearing a mask here in Mauritius. But the mask is quite useful when you're on like dusty tracks, and the dust is, and if you're at the back, all the dust like kicks up, so you can use the mask as good, just to stop the particles getting in your mouth as well. Wear trainers that you don't mind getting muddy. Some bits in the road might be quite muddy, and you know, if you're not able to avoid the mud, you might just drive straight through it and the mud gets like kicked up everywhere. What else? And just bring water. I've brought a small thing of nuts with me that I can just stop and have like some snacks, because 3 hours is a long time. And just bring plenty of water, because there might not be any other stops where you're passing like shops. There hasn't been any stops for like passing shops so far. So I'm just gonna rest on my quad bike, have some water, have a few nuts, and then continue. Okay, so made it to the second stop, which is Pont Naturel, the natural bridge. Apparently it's safe enough to walk across the bridge, but I do not have the courage to do that. All it takes is one gust of wind and then you're in the sea, and there's no way up unless you're like Spider-Man. There's literally no way back up. So yeah, I'm just, even this is a little bit close to the edge for me. So going on the quad bike seems like a really good way of like exploring some touristy landmarks and natural wonders in the south of Mauritius. So it's a nice way of exploring it, rather than just sitting in a car and driving from place to place. Different experience. Also, another really good reason why I'm glad I've done this with like DS Adventures, there's a number of like quad biking companies in Mauritius, but with this company you're out and about, getting to see lots of different places. Like you can do quad biking in a few of the like natural parks, like Casella Park, I think Heritage Park, and a few other places. One, this is a bit more affordable in terms of the price point. If you're a non-resident of Mauritius, so I'm not a resident, so I pay like the tourist price. The tourist price is double that of the resident price. But with DS, it seems there's just one price whether you're a tourist or not, and much more affordable in comparison. So these people are actually brave enough to go on the bridge, not me, sir. We're here at the next stop, which is the Royal Palm Forest. I'm not sure what the name is in French or Creole, but yeah, apparently they've got the real palm trees here. I know I still got my helmet on, but I just couldn't bother to take it off, but I'm regretting it now because it actually feels quite heavy on my head as I'm walking. It's all nice and cool and shady in the forest. Like the temperature drops to a nice cool temperature, but still pleasant. I'm not gonna walk deep into the forest, but this is reminding me of like the evil forest. I don't know if any of you's watched Nollywood movies, and in like the traditional movies, you've always got like the evil forest that, you know, the poor princess gets banished into, or the prince, they have to go into the evil forest to complete some tasks and then come back alive to prove their innocence or something like that. This is what this kind of feels like right now, but not evil in, you know, like demons and these sorts of things. Well, actually it's just got a very foresty vibe. I think it's just, you know, that's what came to mind. Wow, oh my god, there are some really tall palm trees. I mean, despite what I said about it being like a, you know, the evil forest, it is very like peaceful here, lush, extremely lush and peaceful in this forest. I didn't go deep in because the mosquitoes started coming out, and there's loads of them, so if you are coming, bring your mosquito repellent. That's one thing you're definitely going to need here, because they're out in full force even in the middle of the day. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating like I don't know what. But anyway, we're at the next stop, which is La Pont Vacoas, I think that's the name of the beach. I'm not sure, but it is literally a secluded, empty, beautiful beach, like most of the beaches here in Mauritius. Absolutely divine here. Nothing more to say about that. So we're at the last stop, which is another beach. I want to say La Cuvette, but I'm not sure if I'm making that up, so I'll just put the name across. I'll find out afterwards. Yeah, nice little quiet beach, little bay. I'm going to see if there's like a food vendor so I can get a little snacker jack, and then maybe take like a quick dip and then head back. We've got 30 minutes here, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, Mauritius has got countless beautiful beaches, really. Oh god, that looks like the life. There's a guy who put his hammock up underneath a tree, and it's just, you know, I don't know, I'll try and zoom in with the GoPro, but post-production, but that is what, you know, living is about. Getting your hammock, relaxing under a tree. I don't know what more you could want. So, and that sea breeze, boy, I'm not one for naps, but yeah, that would send me right to sleep. Let me see if there's any food vendors I could do with like some fruit, maybe a coconut water or something. I can see there are a few like food stalls, but they appear to be closed. I think one is open, so I'll try there. Got my coconut, 50 rupees. When you go to these quieter beaches, the coconuts are always like 50 rupees. Even in Port Louis, they're 50 rupees. But in the popular beaches, they're like 100 rupees. So I'm gonna have a coconut now. I'm just gonna take it, but these coconuts are like heavy. I feel like I'm doing a workout. Normally I just wax it down immediately because just carrying it around is a lot of work, but I'm just gonna take a seat. I can see a seat right in front of me. Take a seat, watch the waves crashing, and just enjoy the coconut. Feel like quite wasteful, because as much as I love coconut water, I really don't like the actual coconut meat. In flesh, I find the flavour so overpowering. So I always feel like wasteful getting one of these because I drink the liquid inside, but I never eat the flesh unless I'm with somebody. I give my flesh to somebody, but there's no one to give my flesh to. My coconut jelly. I'm gonna just throw it out. I'll probably get another coconut before we leave. I'm just gonna have 1-2 snacks, then go into the sea. As you can see, the water's beautiful and clear, but actually this is the deepest sea, deepest kind of, I don't know what to call it, sea that I've been in Mauritius. Normally it's very, well, all the beaches that I've been to is like very shallow for quite a while. Yes, it's good, thank you. So I finished up with the quad biking. I'm just in the car now, about to drive back and have a shower. They do have shower facilities here, so you can shower up, but I just actually rather go back and shower and change my clothes. This was a really fun day. It turned out to be maybe about 3 to 4 hours long, so it's a really fun day, and I definitely recommend trying this out. I'm feeling a bit tired now, being out in the all out exposed in the sun all day, so I'm gonna go back, have a shower and take a rest, maybe go and grab a bite to eat on the beach or something and just relax. All right then, so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, do give this video the thumbs up and remember to subscribe. Any questions, comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. All right, until the next video, see you soon. Bye.